Speaking of inspiring women, the Ontario Lung Association held its annual fundraising gala tonight. It's called Breathe, and the featured performer certainly cherishes every breath she takes. Heather Wright is here now to tell us more. Heather?
Well, to use Alex Pangman's own words, she calls her story surreal, to get not one chance, but two chances at life. And tonight she shared her musical talents with some of the people who have made her medical recovery possible. Alex Pangman lives and breathes music. It's her job, it's also her passion. And for a long time, it's something she struggled to do.
You can't think when you can't breathe.
Diagnosed with cystic fibrosis as an infant, doctors were initially able to control Pangman's symptoms. We first met Alex when she was in her early 20s as she launched her music career, singing swing to packed audiences and working with legendary Canadian rocker Jeff Healey. But slowly, her lungs began to deteriorate.
CF sort of slowly steals your lung function from you, and it wasn't until I got to be in my 30s that it really began to fail.
In 2008, doctors performed a double lung transplant, but Pangman's body rejected the organs. In 2013, she received a second double lung transplant, one that has her singing once again.
2 people passed away, and that I'm living because they were kind enough to make that decision to will forward their lungs.
Alex says living with cystic fibrosis was like breathing through a tiny straw. She could sing, but she often had to sit down during performances, and it wasn't as easy for her to hit those high notes. She says she always held on to the hope that one day she would sing again, which is why tonight's show is particularly special. She's performing at the Ontario Lung Association's annual gala. The foundation raises money and awareness for lung disease. Dr. Granton is the chair of the board and is also Alex Pangman's doctor. He says watching his patients sing after so many years of suffering shows just how important research and awareness are.
There's nothing else like it in the world to see that, and the feeling you have and the feeling that they have that makes it all worthwhile.
Keep your courage. The odds may have been stacked against her, but with a little help, she's found the courage to sing again. Now, Dr. Granton says the hope is that one day there will be no need for transplants. That research will allow doctors to cure lung disease before it gets to that stage. But in the meantime, he encourages everyone to sign up to become an organ donor and make stories like Alex's possible. Reporting live, I'm Heather Wright. Bill, over to you.